22 Last Seed, Day 7, I met Lewis Beecham outside the Al Dirun Mages Guild. Apparently, he used Magicka and some patched together Dwemer technology to make his own airship, and then commissioned a crew to fly north to the frozen Isle of Solstheim in search of a powerful magic item. 22 Last Seed, Day 7, the airship hasn't returned, and Beecham is getting worried. He wants to hire me to discover what happened to the airship and its crew, and recover the amulet of infectious charm. 22 Last Seed, Day 7, I agreed to help Lewis Beecham discover what happened to his airship, and recover the amulet of infectious charm. The crew was to fly to Solstheim and search a barrel located at the eye of a wolf-shaped formation called Hrothmund's Bane, which is only visible from the air. In order to gain entrance to the barrow, one must utter the name of the wolf that killed Hrothmund on Jage. If the wrong name is spoken, the crypt will be sealed forever. 22 Last Seed, Day 7, I'm going to Arntan to meet up with Eufina to see what all the fuss is about with this Master Carodel. I should meet her there in Deep Ore Passage, but first she's asked me to collect some health potions for her on my way in Balmora. 23 Last Seed, Day 8, I delivered the scroll I got from Neminda to Nile no Dorvain. 23 Last Seed, Day 8, Nile no Dorvain asked me to steal the alchemical formulas of a rain furnace whose shop is in the market canton in Vivek. 23 Last Seed, Day 8, I have been given a recent edition of the Yellow Book of Great House Lalu. It lists the current Lalu counselors and their residences. 23 Last Seed, Day 8, Hasfat and Tavalis gave me a Dwemer key that may be useful in the Arntan ruins. 23 Last Seed, Day 8, Hasfat and Tavalis gave me a letter of introduction to Senilius Kadi Usus, the head of the expedition at Ncholefting. "23 Last Seed, Day 8, I have persuaded Hasfat and Tavalis to train Drolls Rindo for the fight. 23 Last Seed, Day 8, Eufina has asked me to lead the way and clear any adversaries on the way into the excavation site. I am expecting trouble."
So welcome back to the adventures of Shiayu and a friend. Currently we are in Towns. I cannot tell how to spell these Dwemer names, but she's here, and I tweaked the mod a little more, so she's teleporting here near the door we must use, because she was down there, and other mods are spawning enemies in the water nearby, so she was sort of fighting with the enemies instead of waiting for the player, and so I prefer to change a little her teleportation destination, so she is now at the proper level near the door, and the mod probably is working a little better this way. And anyway, we are still under levitation, I think. And I have a brand new mod which I am testing. You may have already seen it in action. It is actually something that I was trying to do in a less developed way using external programs, but now we have a sort of application program interface from MWSL Lua, and we can use that to make the player read things aloud. So this is the mod which is sort of a continuation of the mod starting by Night Cascade as a demo of this new interface, and I have added things, and now I should be able to read the journal, read books, read dialogue, anything the player in theory could read. So let's see. First I want to I'm still testing this, so yeah, I have disabled something like this couple things from the Smart Journal mod, and the new mod is called Read Aloud, and basically we can read books, scrolls, the journal, the new journal entries, the choices in the dialogue, and the signs, and we can also read Daedric and translate it with the Daedric skill, trying to read the magic scroll written in Daedric. So basically it is best to play if you have some mod which is overhauling the scrolls, so they have more interesting text, because the vanilla game, the Daedric scrolls are not so interesting to read. But I think this is a nice thing to add if you also like things like this scroll interface. Let's see one. So you can roleplay that you're trying to translate things, and in theory you can try to read and translate things, but we are not very good with it. And so every time you try to read some Daedric, you try to translate it, and you have a skill in theory. Should be here, and you can increase it. The more you read and the more you try to translate, and the more your skill increase. And this is all this is possible using MWSC Lua, and I'm testing the mod, and I think in a short time I will be able to release it if someone is interested. I'm not even trying to make other NPCs speak aloud, because we don't have good quality, good varieties of synthetic voices available. It's hard to do, so I prefer to just try to make one voice used by the player. So basically you can choose male voice or female voice usually in your Windows installation, and the female voice usually is of better quality. That's one of the reasons why I usually play Bred and Female. But I was using external programs trying to monitor the journal files, a separate program. Now we can just use MWSC and have everything from the game, and you can do more powerful things. But we will see how this works, because it's not easy to actually read things properly from the program, but we will try. Anyway, we gave the potions, I think, and she should be followed. So what we should do now to go on with the quest, which is check. Oh, we have a lot of... Oh, Deep Watch. From the Deep Watch mod. Don't remember what... Oh. What's the... Control, maybe? Oh, here it is. So it is from the mod by Rubberman, Rubber Boy, released in one of the modathon, I think, or the other Morrowind modding contests that happens once in a year. And this mod has a big quest going in underground ruins. And we already played it once, I think. But anyway, it starts here. You have to explore this Dwemer ruin. And we are still low level, and we could try and go on with this, or do other things like go back to Asphat and Tabolis. We found this magic. Not really magic, some piece of old Dwemer technology, this strange Dwemer box, and this is a teleporter which is teleporting you randomly in some place once in a day. So it's a good thing if you like to go to random place and you have a big modded world to explore. So, tell you what, I think we will try and go on with the Yufina quest here and see if we can survive actually a little, because we have plenty of companions currently for this. We have a dark elf called.
Yes?
Let me see if we can finally know her name. Not sure about it because the QQQBBB mod every now and then is not telling us the name of the NPC. So I'm too afraid to travel alone. I will be happy to carry anything you have, and if I have enough health potions I should be fine. Will you lead me through the lower levels to my master? And we can say of course. Let's see if the mod is working.
Of course.
Yeah, it is. And now the journal should be also read. In theory.
After entering the excavation area we found several Telvanni corpses. It looks the automatons were still active and dispatched of them. Yufina now wants me to help her find a hidden doorway and tells me that Master Carodel was looking over by that dead centurion for a way to get in. Yes, please.
Dead people? Uh-oh.
Throw up 10.
And I have also installed a mod which is making lights much more powerful, but not sure. From a certain point of view it's better, but I think it needs a mod also darkening the interiors, and I'm not sure I want to use such a mod because it is available also for MWCU, but I don't think it covers also places like Time Rebuilt and other. I like something that covers each and every possible interior. So, not sure. I will try and see if these mods can work in an automatic way, like the lights one. But for now, I have not yet installed such a mod, so we will have some very bright interiors. Ooh, this seems to be a good weapon. Yeah, an adamantium spear. Worth 5,000 gold. Not bad. Not bad at all. So I think I will
Excuse me, did you say something?
it to my companion, which is named something that I don't remember. She comes from Morrowind comes alive companions, but the QQQBBB mod is hiding her name and I'm not able to trigger it for now. But we can sort of do the magic with the console and learn her name this way, sort of. Her identifier. She's called Lucian Morrowind, if I recall correctly. And she's one of them. Nice.
What is it now?
Companions from MCA. And one of my dreams is some quest modder adding some more developed background and little quest to these companions, because MCA has something like 20 or even more nice companions, and very few of them have some little story, but most of them have just some kind of background, and I think they all could be some pretty nice team for a quest, but nobody so far has done such a mod. But I'd love to see one.
Yes, let's go.
Anyway, Shiayu is also getting... Oops! Let's dispose of the corpse, can we?
You have a question?
I don't know if we can carry everything, because she's already pretty overabundant, but we have also our friend here. An orc lady called Yashkra. Yashka. That's me. Which is pretty strong. And she can carry a lot of things. How are you, Yashka? Well, what's going on? We could use some.
Moeth, Ixi, Anna. Moeth, Ixi, Anna. Moeth, Ixi, Anna.
And this is the NPC coming from the mod. Oh, we can use companion share now. That's good. So we found these dead people. And these are new things done by Rubberman, I think. This pretty nice. Dedrick. Pressure meters. I don't know how to. It's Dreamer. Pretty nice. We could try and do some alchemy maybe. A secret passage.
I found a rusty old valve that still works and it's opened up the back wall to reveal a doorway. I suppose we should go through and hope there's nothing terrible on the other side.
And basically we can choose if you want to read automatically the journal every time we open it, or if you want to press a button.
23 Last Seed, Day 8. I have persuaded Hasfat and Tabalis to train Drolls Rindo for the fight. Eufana has asked me to lead the way and clear any adversaries on the way into the excavation site. I am expecting trouble. After entering the excavation area we found several Telvanni corpses. It looks the automatons were still active and dispatched of them. Eufana now wants me to help her find a hidden doorway and tells me that Master Carodel was looking over by that dead centurion for a way to get in. I found a rusty old valve that still works and it's opened up the back wall to reveal a doorway. I suppose we should go through and hope there's nothing terrible on the other side.
Right. More people. Alive this time. Better to save. What do we have here? The little assistant come looking for a master. And who's this? I'm afraid your master is busy and I can't let either of you interfere.
You chose the wrong Bosmer to mess with.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so this was something expected. We did save, luckily. So we are playing this thing at level 1 or 2, I don't remember, but probably the mod in theory is asking for a higher level. So yes, this is sort of balanced from the number of companions that we have currently, but
May your battle show only
still
victory, friend.
you have to play with more attention, probably. I should have some.
Goodbye.
I'll summon you dead.
Athek, Worthen,
You will die! There is no escape! I will kill you quickly. Give up! You fight like a child! Hold still, coward.
We have been attacked by a bodyguard for the mage looking for Master Carodel. Euphana thinks something terrible has happened and we need to find Carodel fast. He believed there was a Dwemer ruin of great importance deep within these caves.
So things are really becoming hard. Oh, nice weapon. I have already one. And we have also a Dreamer Cuirass, very heavy. They are the same, more or less. So let's see if she's using this heavy armor or she prefers the medium armor. Probably, yes, she's an orc. She's better trained using the medium armor, probably.
Whatever you want. Within reason.
Let's see, our MCA companion.
What do you want with me?
Nobody's
It's
going
fine
to
with you.
use this heavy
ahead.
Dwemer armor, it seems. Also, she's overburdened by it. I don't know. This is... if you look at the stats, It's a pretty nice armor, but like all heavy armors, the value weight ratio is not so fantastic. It's good, but not super good. I could drop this thing, probably. We are going to find more of them.
Now, where did I put that?
We need some probe. Not sure you have some.
Yes, Outlander, what do you want?
We have no probes. That's a little risky. Let's see.
Yes?
Luthien, do you have some probes for me? No. Okay, so no probes. It's a little risky to try and open these kegs with no probes because we could find some traps. But also the loot is good. But why? They are not animated? Question. Because maybe they are special containers? Yeah. Probably they are special containers coming from the mod. Ooh, pretty nice book with nothing to read. Let's try and read one scroll.
You. MUU.
And we have been able so far to translate a couple of letters from Daedric. Not much. Our skill is pretty low. And we are a little hungry, so let's try and eat something. Yes, I'm not yet using
Now, where did I put that?
Ashfall. I'm waiting for it to be more compatible with Necessities of Morrowind, because I'd like to keep Necessities of Morrowind. At least the Imperial food stations and the new foods. Also the quest. But we will see. I think it should be possible to integrate everything, because also there's the new Morrowind crafting which is coming, and probably all these mods could be made to work together. But for now, I'm still using the good old Necessities of Morrowind with some tweaks from Lua. So, for instance, I can drag and drop some food and eat that way also. But I can still use the standard food satchel. So we came this way. So these books are pretty nice. These dreamer schemes and all these symbols. But they are really not interesting to read, because this alphabet is really hard to understand, and Daedric is much more simple. I think there are around in some sites, like the Imperial Library site, translation about some Dreamer texts, but they are more complicated compared to Daedric, which is just a replacement symbol with letter. One letter, one symbol, so it's pretty easy to learn compared to the language of the Dreamer. Anyway, let's see. If we can get this loot, not much. And yes, the light is pretty strong. So I think I will need some mod. Or maybe to tweak the light radius. But I don't know. It's nice to be able to tweak these things using some script, US script, instead of having to use some standard mods. A key? This is also very heavy. There must be a way. So all in all,
What was
this
that?
Dreamer Ruins has some new meshes, a nice touch. Oh, we can go down here. And I think the original mod by default was using a new set of Dreamer, completely new set of Dreamer meshes. So I have sort of mix up here. And Yashka, are you healed? Let's see. Oh, no, she's pretty strong. Oh, but she's overburdened. When you see companions moving, just walking very slowly, it's usually because they are overburdened. And the reason can be that you simply gave them too much things to carry, or they could just have been drained of their strength from some creatures. And so, in that case, you can try to cure them. But in this case, she's just carrying too much things. And on the Dreamer book. Oh, another 2 enemies. Oh, there are 3 enemies probably. Better be ready.
Throw up 10. Throw up 10.
It will seem Balamus has failed us at the monumentally simple task of keeping any intruders out. This is where your meddling ends. You will find me far more formidable than that inept fool Balamus. Now die. Okay.
This is too easy.
I have friends, but we have been instantly killed by a powerful poison spell. So this time we have not been lucky with our spell absorption or reflections, or maybe the spell was just too powerful. I don't remember the proper level for this mod, but surely it's not level 1. Maybe I can actually look for the readme out of curiosity. Let's see if I can find it. Mod is deep something. Deep Watch, I think. Deep Watch, here it is. So this mod has been done for the 2017 Morrowind Modding Madness, and it was not finished, but I tried to finish it, so probably it should work a little better than the original now. But I see no level information, so maybe there's no real level limit, but we have already seen that it's not easy to survive with such a powerful mage. So this time we could try and use our powers from the Atronach sign and our Breton race. We have a power to increase our spell absorption and also restore health for half a minute. That could really help us survive. Let's see what happens. Oh, we already used the power. Not a good thing.
Ixi. Honor.
So what could we do? Try some
Throw up 10.
oh, we could. This amulet is not really good. Mark. Oh, this could help.
Now you're going
your
to
life
live.
to me and I will end your pain.
Well, at least we survived the first spell.
Surrender your life
Oh,
to me and I will
yeah,
end your
they are
pain.
too strong. No, I don't think we can go on with the mod at this low level. Let me check the level of those enemies. But I think it's almost impossible to survive this battle at level 1. But anyway, just to show you this mod, it's pretty nice. Then you go down and discover new caverns and interesting things inspired to the Deep Watch caverns in Skyrim. Okay, let's see the level of the enemies. First a mod, which is called Deep Watch, and to know the level we can try the get level command. And as you can see, this mage is level 50 and this warrior is not so high level, but still very high level compared to our poor. Oh, another 50. While our Shiayu Roston is still level 1. So we have companions, but maybe our MCA companion could survive. I think I have also tweaked Yashka to survive and not die, just be knocked down. But maybe Yufina also is high level, or at least scripted to not die, I don't know, but surely my main character is not going to survive these kind of enemies. So for now I think we will stop the quest here. Maybe we will tell our Yufina to wait if possible. Stay here. Very well.
This better be important.
And we can also remove her from the list of our companions.
Rithmulikna.
Well, this quest will have to wait for a higher level. But a pretty interesting mod. I think you can play it at level 20 or 30. And go on killing Death Mage and the rest. So now we can do a couple of things. We can go back to Balmora, try to go back to Balmora. Or try to use this new Dreamer thing we found. Mysterious cube. And see where the thing is teleporting us.
Was you?
Okay, let's save. And see what happens. Okay, this is the one thing that I added recently to the mod, which is called Quick Char. This is an extended version of it, where you have this random teleportation device, which, when you start the game, can be used by Dagger 2 to teleport you in a random place instead of Sidonym. or when you find the cube, can be used by the main character to teleport in a random place once in a day. If we confirm this, actually, let's see what happens. And we have reached the Vrelin ancestral tomb somewhere in the world. Actually, we are in the middle of the Sea of Ghosts, it seems. But it's a random tomb. Uh-oh. We have been killed by a level 1 rat. But you get the idea. You have this cube with this magic that can teleport you anywhere. And the mod works like this. Before starting a game, you must start a task-free command script. You double-click a batch program, and a database is generated with the proper size you can use to teleport, because the size are actually selected and should be, in theory, not places with no exit, not places having really too hard enemies, and so on. But you have to generate this database before starting a new game, because it's dynamical and it should work with every mod in your loading list. And this is not something calculated on the fly from your mod, because it would be too slow probably, and so I prefer to have an external program still to do this. And also because I really don't know if I would be able to do the same kind of tests that I can do from a PAL script, do the same thing from a Lua mod. Not sure about it. Anyway, we are here trying to survive these rats, and maybe
Throw up 10.
I have no time to summon. Oh no, 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 no! This rat is too hard for us. Must be a sure rat, a nasty rat, a diseased rat, or simply a big rat. Anyway, we would better go out of this tomb. Let's see if we have something we can use to get some food. This. Okay, in theory we have some crab meat, so we could use our fishing rod to try and get some fish. But not easy by night. There are some fish over there. Maybe we have been able to lure the fish a little. Not easy. Okay. We could use the amulet of Xenarian to recall to Sydney. Or we could try and spend the night here, but I'm not sure it's possible to sleep in this place. It's a little risky. We can't rest here. So I think I will just use the amulet because I don't have an intervention spell. I don't. Oh, I have an intervention here. Okay, let's use this divine intervention. We are in the Wolverine Hole.
All cries are waking. Whitest white of all white. Blackest blacks of all blacks. Shame and sun, sun and shadow. Stronger than gods.
And so, as you can see, we have these fast signs of 6-star house activity thanks to a really atmospheric mod called I don't remember the name, but it's a mod adding all these signs of a 6-house presence. Oh, a feather potions. I could use this. I was thinking... Oh, ash jam, not cork bulb root. One thing I noticed with these increased radius lights is that sometimes the lights are doing strange things with meshes and so on. Maybe there's some kind of conflict. Let's see if we can actually enter. Oh, it's closed for the night. So we are in Cedric Mora, and in theory we should be able to enter here. No. Nobody's going to let us enter. Okay, so we cannot enter I'm using South Mora Closed City mod, which is adding proper walls and doors to South Mora. So unless we levitate or jump inside, it's a little hard to enter. And also, I don't think it's a good idea to enter without hospitality papers, which are officially needed. So I have another place that in theory could be used to spend the night. Like that pretty nice barn over there. This is from the serendipity mod, but I'm not sure we can actually use this to sleep. No, because there are enemies nearby. Maybe we can do it here. Ooh, level 2. Oh, I'm also using a pretty nice mod, which in theory could allow to use the standard level up way without losing extra points exceeding one of the stats. In theory, these points should be available in future level ups, and it's a great mod, I think, by one of the authors of MWSC. And I think it's the one that I like most because it is not changing how the standard level up works. It is just making so you don't lose points if you don't level up in an optimal way, and this way you are not no more thinking about it all the time. You just level up and choose things without risking to never ever see your precious experience point. Anyway, we can choose between endurance and intelligence, agility, personality. I will keep 1 point on luck because in my opinion luck is very powerful in the long run. So let's choose endurance because it's great for health, and intelligence because we are a mage, and agility because it's always good. This is a new mod which I'm trying to do, which is a mod that should let see you sleep, but I have still to find a proper synchronization between the fade out effect and the actual drop down animation. And all in all, I think I will do this with some some blind spell, because I found that it is often easier to do this way compared to calculate exactly the timings with the fade in, fade out scripted commands. But anyway, Xiaoyu is going to put on her adventuring gear and go on with our quests. Hopefully we will be able to enter. Oh, look at this! To enter the city. Oh, that's a Dreamer tower with a Talvani spiral. Very interesting. Must be some mod which I don't recognize. But over there we can see the coast of the mainland, the ruin of Camel Z, probably. And that's a pretty scene here. Ooh, and that's a nice house. And a pretty butterfly. And over there we can see Sadet Mora. But I'm curious about that house, which is one of the most iconic house mods available. I think that's also free to use. Not sure about it, but let's see. It is really an incredible place for sites. So yes, a classic Talvani interior. I think this house needs furniture. Oh, maybe not. The essential is here, some containers. Oh, a nice bed. A bed pot, very original. And a fungus table. That's a pretty atmospheric mod.
The eastern provinces impartially considered. And even if we overlook the dubious moral and legal justifications for hundreds of years of occupation of these two provinces, what economic or military benefits can we derive from Morrowind and Black Marsh? Indeed,
And we
a few
can read
beneficiaries of
the next
imperial monopolies
pages.
in the provinces do profit from exploitation of their wealth and resources. But does the empire as a whole benefit? Hardly. The vast
But I
machine-
think I have to enable this for now. Let's see. Not sure. I don't know. I have this option. I'm not sure how to set it, but probably it's good to have still it not automatic. But if I do this, I will read automatically.
The eastern provinces impartially considered.
And when I press the
and
next
even if we
button,
overlook
I
the
will
dubious
read
moral and
the
legal
next pages.
justification, we have found in Morrowind and Black Marsh simply to enrich the friends and flatterers of the imperial family.
I think all in all, it's good this way, because if you find annoying to read automatically things, you just disable the option. And is enabled, and this way you have to press read when you want to read some pages.
The eastern provinces impartially considered, and even if we overlook, we have found in Morrowind
So you can
and
decide
Black Marsh simply to
when
enrich the
you want to
friends and
read
flatterers
aloud
of-
and when you
we
just
have-
want to
We have
skim the
found in
book.
Morrowind and Black Marsh simply to enrich the friends and
Ooh, found a good one.
The 36 Lessons of Vivek, Sermon 27. The Scripture of the Word. First, all language is based on meat. Do not let the sophists fool you. Second, the third walking path explores hysteria without fear. The efforts of madmen are a society of itself, but only if they are written. The wise may substitute one law for another, even into incoherence, and still say he is working within a method. This
And
is true
so,
of
we will take this book. Oh, another. Ooh, not bad. This is a nice. A nice pool of water. I think I want to script this to give you some refresh. Anyway, nice, pretty, original themed house. I think it's called Strider House or something like this. Oh, there's also a door over there. Oh yeah, pretty scenic. But for now, let's try and enter the city.
Praise the Fila Thirling. Praise the Fila Thirling.
Speak, traveler.
One of Southern Morrowind Red Daju's brothers. We ferry people. Oh, nice to know. So,
My prices are
travel
reasonable.
to the main port. Oh, from the gateway into the watering hole. Okay, so...
I heard that there has been some murders going around Sadrith Mora with corpses on the streets. I heard a rumor that a wizard called Ultis Torosi has been missing for days. I heard a rumor that a coterie of buoyant armigers have gone to investigate the shrine of Azura after people in the region started complaining about having persistent dreams where they stood amid lakes of fire. A ghost is haunting the south turret bed chamber at the Gateway Inn. When someone drives it out, it comes right back. It's ruining business at the gateway, and angered hell the prefect is unhappy.
And so we have all these rumors that Shirley is writing on a journal, and we can read them when they are first had.
23 last seed.
Oh, we can
23
read them.
last seed. Day 8. I have persuaded Hasfat and Tabalis to
Pressing
train
the
Drol's
usual-
Rindo for the fight.
The usual button.
Dufina has asked me to lead the way and clear any adverse.
And this is another. Okay, we must buy these things. Oh, and another test. Let's see if we can read the sign.
Sadrith Mora.
Yeah, we can.
Danger.
Probably the danger is more than entering is jumping down, but let's see.
The Alchemist's Formulary. Healer's Recipes. Healers should all know the recipes for the following popular potions. Fortunately, in most cases, the ingredients are common and cheaply obtained. To restore health to the afflicted and wounded, combine in equal parts 2 or more of the following cheap and common ingredients: marshmallow, wick-wheat, cork bulb root, and salt rice.
And so on.
I don't have 250 gold.
Okay, we must find the money.
Keep moving, scum.
According to the collective articles of the Council of the Great House Telvanni, Outhouse, and Outlander guests in Sadrith Moram may not travel in town or speak to or conduct business with citizens, tradesmen, or publicans unless they have hospitality papers. Hospitality papers may be obtained from the Prefect of Hospitality, Angered Hell, at the Gateway Inn for 50 gold.
Okay, so we have still the original journal entry where, in theory, the price for the hospitality papers is 50 gold, while we have some other mod which is making things more difficult, asking for, I think, 250. So there's this little glitch about the mod changing the price. Maybe it's a matter of proper loading order. Anyway, we must find a little more money. Oh, here it is.
Yes, I'll purchase the papers.
Oh, thank you. And here are your papers. So with these papers we can...
I have purchased hospitality papers from the Prefect of Hospitality, Angrid Hell, at the Gateway Inn in Sadrith Mora. These papers permit me to travel in town and speak to and conduct business with citizens, tradesmen, and publicans in Sadrith Mora.
He was talking about work.
Angrid Hell at the Gateway Inn says a ghost keeps reappearing in the south turret bed chamber. He can't rent the room, and all the guests are in an uproar. Mage Mistress Aurora Uvula's, Master Nelitha's mouth, came to take a look, but said she couldn't see how to stop the hauntings. Angrid Hell says the person who gets rid of the ghost permanently will receive a very generous gift from a local enchanter. Yes, I want to join.
And we can also hear the
Hear the
rules.
rules of House Telvanni.
Okay, we can steal and leave, so we are right. Okay.
Yes, I am eager to join. Angrid Hell says the haunting is in the south turret bed chamber. It's upstairs, then south, and upstairs to the room. He says it isn't hard to drive it away, but it always comes back. Mage Mistress Aurora Uvula's, Master Nelitha's mouth, inspected the room, but couldn't say why it reappears or how to stop it. She thinks it may be some mischievous sorcerer. I should go talk to her. She's always at the Telvanni Council House.
And so we have a hint to go and talk with Mage Mistress Aurora Uvula's.
Continue.
Okay, so they are telling us that killing the ghost is not so hard, but if you kill this ghost haunting the place, the ghost is coming back in a short time, so that's not really the solution of the problem. And they are suggesting to talk with the mage Aurora Uvula's.
I suppose it is my duty to help those less fortunate than myself.
I heard that Veras Riram is a close friend of Ultis Toro C.
So this Ultis Toro Z has gone missing, and we are directed to his friend in the Tel Naga Tower. And also we have some hints about our Vanilla, but he's not going to tell us. Let's hear it.
I'd love to.
Here we go then. In the darkest night I have a fright, afraid the next sound's going to bite. So hold me tight. Okay. Great. And she's called Hindrath. I think she's coming from some quest mod. Can you take my place? Thank you.
The prey approaches.
All right, I'm listening.
A red girl child called Elisa. How are you, Elisa? My dad's always going to Caldura, but he tells mom he's going to work. Why would he do that? I'm going to follow him tomorrow. Okay. Not easy. We don't have candies for now.
Yes, I'm sure you are right. Yes, I'm sure you are right.
She must be the mom. Called Erie. She's the publican of the Gateway Inn in Southernmore.
Continue.
So we can sleep here, but for now we must investigate the gateway hunting.
No, thanks.
And we can get some information about necessities of Morrowind,
Yes.
Tysons, and maybe sell something. I think this one is a thief, not sure about it. Maybe not. A merchant?
Sadrith Mora's slave market has what you need. Slaves, slaves, slaves. Don't be content to do housework. Buy 1 Aprolian slaves from the market.
So we got the flyer about the market slave. These ladies are just getting in the way. So the south turret, this is the north one. This is going down. West wing.
Speak quickly.
You have something to say to me?
Nice robe. Ooh, a member of the Psychic Order.
Continue. Continue.
Not sure. Reading the word continue is something useful. Maybe I should just
How can I
remove
get
that.
a robe like that?
Oh, and we have a quest. We can give a message to Morrowind in Indoranian and get as
Yes.
a gift one of these nice robes.
Where is Indoranian, and how will I recognize core wine? Arterum of the Sijic Order gave me a coded missive to deliver to the Altmer core wine in the fortress of Indoranian. He was a member of the Sijic Order during the first era millennia ago. After I return with his reply, she will give me a robe in the fashion of those worn by members of the Sijic Order. Continue. Continue.
Okay, I'm definitely going to remove the continue from the thing you can read because it's annoying, always the same. I think I can just press the key instead, but
Mysticism: The Unfathomable Voyage by Tetronius Lore. Mysticism is the school of sorcery least understood by the magical community and the most difficult to explain to novice mages.
don't think we can just get this too easy. They are going to call the gods immediately.
On Artium by Tors Il on Selma. The Isle of Artium, Arteum, is the third largest island in the Sumurzet archipelago, located south of the Moradunan village of Patansa and west of the mainland village of Runcibi. The Book of Didra. These are excerpts from this lengthy tome, describing the nature of each of the Didra. Azura, whose sphere is dusk and dawn, the magic in-between realms of twilight, known as Moon Shadow, Mother of the Rose, and Queen of the Night Sky. Boethia, whose sphere is deceit and conspiracy, and the secret plots of murder, assassination, treason, and unlawful overthrow of authority. Nocturnal, whose sphere is the night and darkness, who is known as the night.
Can you move a little? Thank you.
Wizards beware. If you are using supplies from some place other than Ertiso Ferion, sorcerer, you may be taking your life in your hands. Don't compromise your spellcraft. I won't.
So we're looking for a sorcerer. Interesting.
A passage from the text of the Vagaries of Magica. But take care, lest power enfeeble the fundaments, and curtail the flow through the conjuries, except when functions be warranted. And safeguard that the conjuries shall not be abused by prideful wizards, confident in their skill and blinded by their ambitions. In this, hold the ordering of the conjuries among the oldest and most trusted of mages, and make secure this ordering through arcane codes and keys to confound even the most clever students. The restorals must be most carefully guarded, for how often have even the wise lusted to overreach their bodies and souls with vitality and mana? And also must the magica fountains be damped and banked, sanctioning their engendering only to the how you should know us, death, defeat, and fear, we do not die. We do not fear death. Destroy the body, and the animus is cast into the darkness. But the animus returns. But we are not all brave. Special Flora of Tamriel by Harden the Herbalist.
I'm hearing a child, but I don't see. Oh, he's behind the bed. Oh yeah. Hidden behind the bed. I think that's some kind of collision problem, because I don't think they put the child there on purpose. So we'll take a note about it. Well, the Children of Morrowind mod, probably. Yeah, I think the child is actually over the bed, but for some collision problem, maybe it's going down. So in these kind of problems, usually you just put some static invisible mesh below and you solve the problem this way. But let's take a note. Better comment. Children, child is falling. And we have also this nice Altmer boy called Amdangslang. Okay, maybe with capital letter. But anyway, we cannot steal things so easily here. And this must be...
If that creature visits again, I think I'll have choice words to say.
No, this is not the ghost door.
Yes.
We can join the Morag Tong in Vivek, not here. Oh. Oh, this must be the place. I hear the ghost.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Okay, so we could try to kill the ghost, but not sure it's a good idea. We can eat something. Try to soul trap the ghost. Oh, I can call Yashka. Oh, this is crashing. Oh, that's something unexpected. That's strange because usually this kind of rings don't crash, just don't work. Maybe I will have to take a look at our script. So all in all, that Yashka companion mod is nice, but there are things not working 100%. All in all, I think I prefer more classic companions like Julang and Constance. Okay. Actually, we could try and change the setup for the lighting. Light source override. For now I will try and use the vanilla radius of light. See how... Oh, we must restart the game? No. Next time. But all in all, I think you can tweak a lot of things, so finding the proper setup, I think it's something feasible you can do. But what I'd like to reach is a way to have the setup for all the cell, and not only for standard game and timely rebuild, but all the mods installed. And this can be done easily with lights probably, but not so easily with interior light values. Oh, this is the saver, yeah. Ah, that's not good. No other saves. There's something not working as it should, because I should have automatic saves every few minutes. Okay. I sort of blocked here because I have the other menu open. What can I do? Oh, here it is. 3 minutes. In theory, I should have a save. It's not closing. I must click here. Okay, so not good, because I did not save by hand, and for some reason the automatic saves are just before sleeping here. Not good. Not good at all. Let's do this for now. All my precious quest advancement. I'm no more used to lose part of the saves. But we should now be able to enter the city on the walls. No. We must enter the other way.
I heard that there has been some murders going around Sadrith Mora with corpses on the streets. I heard a rumor that a coterie of buoyant armigers have gone to investigate the shrine of Azura after people in the region started complaining about having persistent dreams where they stood amid lakes of fire. Continue. A ghost is haunting the south turret bed chamber at the Gateway Inn. When someone drives it out, it comes right back. It's ruining business. I heard a rumor that a wizard called Ultis Torosi has been missing for days. Well-beloved Imperial citizens. Per request of the Emperor, the East Empire Company sponsors free betting to any traveling citizen of the Empire in this here establishment. Thus it is hoped that commerce and travel in Telvanni lands is encouraged. Published by the Order of the Watch, Magistrates of Vardenfell District, under the signature and authority of Grand Master Beryl Sala, Captain of the Watch. Safe travels. Notice: the above-mentioned beds can be found in the attic and are paid for by the EEC, however food and drink are not. No taps, cash only. The attic is open and offers not much privacy. Be respectful of the other patrons and mind your own business. This establishment takes no responsibility for stolen goods. Troublesome patrons will find themselves sleeping in the barn or the jail. You were warned. Enjoy your stay. MS.
So we have a place we can use to sleep here, added from a mod. And this is the place, the attic, where you can spend the night, I think, with the free beds. If you manage to enter here. And the mod is called Serendipity Traveler, I think. The one mod which is adding also the barns. And look at this. We have these pretty nice god rays. Anyway, to enter the city must find the easy way, and we found a passage by boat from the castle, so try and,
What brings you
enter
here, brethren?
this way. In theory we should now allowed to enter. Oh, look at this. These are animation by Antares.
Attention. One of our soldiers came to me last week with an arrow lodged in his leg that he claims came from inside the fort while he was patrolling the walls. When the targets are on the ground, there is no reason an arrow should be loosed that high. Marksmanship is about accuracy, not power, and we don't need to be taking out our own soldier. If I see arrows flying anywhere near that high, the one responsible will be on latrine duty for a month. You have been warned.
We have a hint about Vanilla, the northeast of the city. Let's see if we can. Oh, we must be members of the Imperial cult. Okay. Can we join some way?
Oh, Outlander, did you want something?
And this is one of the things I cannot understand, why some of the MCA companions show their name and some of them do not. Mystery of the not clairvoyant narrator mod. Oh, she's an MCA companion. Maybe we can ask her to travel together. But maybe. She needs to know us better, and we need more persuasion for this.
Oh, Outlander, did you want something?
Not so easy. use this? No. Onius Outrus, priest and novice of the Imperial Cult. Can we join? Are we already members? No. Want to join? How can I join?
Do you have something to say, Breton?
Oh, but we can use the shrine, the altar, to gain back our magic.
Greetings. What exactly do you require of me?
Inyal wants to play a joke on Skinkintree's shade. She asked me to bring her a cheap restore personality potion, which I can buy from a healer in Sadrith Mora.
We are member?
Not yet.
There's a quest here. Oh, another nice Breton lady.
Good to see you. Do you need my services?
We could use some spell.
Ariel Fiancel lost her venom sword to Vesus Viciulus in a bet. Ariel feels the bet was unfair and she's asked me to take her sword back from Vesus Viciulus.
These are new quests I never seen.
Not yet.
That's it. She's gone too far. I'll see her disgraced before the council. Yes. Care to trade?
We gain a level as mage, member of the Mages Guild. And we already know about the hospitality papers.
Tidings, citizen.
Gale Ryan the Mystic by Grim Coles Gregg. During the early bloody years of the Second Era, Venus Gale Ryan was born under the name Trictus, a serf on the estate of a minor nobleman, Lord Jernus of Solicicon Cur. Trictus' father and mother were common labourers, but his Isle of Artium, he received his training. From his childhood of want and injustice, he received his philosophy of sharing knowledge. Dra and Idra. The designations of gods, demons, Dra and Idra, are universally confusing to the layman. They are often used interchangeably. Dra and Idra are not relative terms. They are elvish and exact. Azura is a Didra both in Skyrim and Morrowind. Dra is usually translated as ancestor, which is as close as Cyrodiilic can come to this elven concept.
Take a note about fixing.
Didra means, rugly, not our ancestors. This distinction was crucial to the Dunmer, whose fundamental split in ideology is represented in their mythical genealogy. Dra are associated with stasis. Didra represent change.
Good to see you, Outlander. Searching for spells?
And you are? Yuleni Alara. Ooh. She's the sorcerer.
Yulani Helleran, a mage at Wolverine Hall, asked me to find her copies of Pella, Book I and Book 2. She doesn't know where I might find them, but a Dunmer in Malagmar may be able to help me. I'm still looking. Continue.
I'm listening.
This is a nice spell.
Come, Outlander, let's discuss business.
This is a pretty nice ring to buy as soon as possible, because it is very cheap and very useful. A powerful detect key. I think this thing has not a proper price, but for now we will buy it. But anyway, I think it could cost easily 100 times more, because it's a pretty useful enchantment. And also this helmet, and especially this helmet. Because it is very light. And maybe we can sell something. Not much. We have dream of things, but we can't really sell. Oh, another crash. No idea why, but I think I will stop here for now, because second crash in a short time. But anyway, all in all, I think the new mods are working well enough. So for now, thanks for watching and seeing you next time.